Listen up. October doesn't owe you permission. The calendar is a backdrop. Your decisions paint the picture. If you want to be unrecognizable in 30 days, you have to act like a person who doesn't negotiate with excuses. Day 1, you stand in front of the mirror and tell the truth. Not the quiet, half-hearted promise. It's a full-throat truth. What are you hiding from? What have you settled for? Name it. Say it. Own it. That honesty burns away the weak reasons and leaves a clean field to plant on. Every day from now on, choose the uncomfortable option. Comfortable is where people sleepwalk. Uncomfortable is where you rebuild the bones of yourself. Early mornings will become your armor. Sweat will become your language. Discipline is not drama. It's your signature. Cut what drains you. People habits. Small daily conveniences that whisper later. Trim them. When you remove the noise, your aim sharpens. You will discover energy you forgot you had. Energy you will use to craft a version of you that one TB recognized by that old reflection. Make the micro pledges. A cold shower to wake the body. 20 minutes of focused work on what matters. One honest conversation. One thing fixed. One new skill practiced. These small acts add up. Compounded effort is not glamorous. It's relentless. You will fail. Good. Failure is the tuition for the upgrade. Refunds aren't offered. After every miss, ask one question. What will I do next that proves I learned? Then do it. Surround yourself with clarity. The loud world will try to sell you shortcuts. Ignore them. Seek people who hold truth as a kindness, who demand your best and remind you where you were headed when you waver. If your circle doubts your hunger, expand the circle. Feed your mind with mastery. Read, listen, study. If you want a different level of result, you must feed the part of you that can produce it. This is not about fluff motivation. It's about filling your toolbox. Radical honesty begins the very moment you decide you will no longer lie to yourself. On day 1, you stand in front of the mirror and you refuse to hide. You look yourself in the eyes and admit where you've been weak, where you've chosen comfort, where you've allowed fear to dictate your choices. It might sting. It might feel heavy. But that truth is the seed of your transformation. Don't whisper it in your head. Speak it out loud. Let your voice carry the weight of that admission, because once you say it, you can't ignore it anymore. Words spoken aloud create accountability. They shift from thoughts to commands. This is not about shame. This is about clarity. Your statement becomes the first brick in a new foundation. It is your mission statement. Raw, unpolished, and real. And from that single truth, everything else will be built. Greatness is not built in a single leap. It is built in the quiet repetition of small, deliberate actions. Daily micro-rituals are the backbone of transformation. 3 small, non-negotiable actions. That's all it takes to create momentum that cannot be stopped. It might be a cold shower to shock your body into life. It might be 20 minutes of focused work that moves your dream forward. It might be writing in a journal to sharpen your clarity and track your growth. These are not grand gestures meant to impress anyone. They are private victories. They are promises kept between you and yourself. When you do them every single day, they stop being tasks and start being part of your identity. Consistency rewires your mind. Rituals rewrite your story. And with each repeated action, you become the kind of person who no longer negotiates with excuses. The first hour of your day is the most powerful weapon you hold. It sets the tone for everything that follows. When you reclaim your mornings, you reclaim your life. Most people waste those early minutes scrolling, drifting, or rushing, but you can turn them into a launch pad. That single hour has the power to compound your productivity, to multiply your focus, to give you a head start the world cannot catch. Use it for high-value activity. Read something that sharpens your mind. Move your body to awaken your energy. Plan your priorities before distractions arrive. The morning is quiet. The world hasn't made its demands yet. That silence is your advantage. Guard it, protect it, use it. Because when you win the first hour, you carry momentum into the rest of the day. And over time, those early victories create a life that feels unstoppable. Noise surrounds you every single day. It comes in the form of habits that drain your strength. It comes in the form of endless apps that steal your attention. It comes in the form of relationships that weigh you down instead of lifting you up. If you want clarity, you have to trim the noise. Not tomorrow. This week. Choose one thing that is stealing your energy and cut it out. Maybe it's the endless scroll late at night. Maybe it's the person who always doubts you. Maybe it's the small habit that feels harmless but robs your momentum. When you remove even one distraction, you create space. Space for focus, space for growth, space for the version of you that is fighting to come alive. Trimming the noise is not loss, it is freedom. It is how you reclaim the sharpness you need to move forward. Failure is not the end. It is information. Every setback carries a message about what went wrong and what must be adjusted. When you fail, don't hide from it. Don't waste time drowning in regret. Look it in the eye and call it what it is. Data. It's a lesson delivered through experience. The difference between those who rise and those who stay down is speed. You must respond quickly. Within 24 hours, identify one corrective action. Not 100, not 10, just one. Write it down. Commit to it. Then execute. That simple shift transforms failure from a wall into a stepping stone. It keeps you moving forward instead of stuck in the past. Failing forward is not about avoiding mistakes. It is about using mistakes as fuel. And each time you do, you grow stronger, smarter, and far more dangerous to your limits. Your future is shaped by the skills you sharpen today. Every day that passes without growth is a day lost to stagnation. If you want to become unrecognizable, you must invest in yourself. 30 minutes is all it takes. Not scrolling, not drifting, but 30 focused minutes of deliberate practice on one meaningful skill. Could be your craft, your body, your mind, or your career. Choose the skill that moves your vision forward. Then practice it with intensity, not laziness. Deliberate practice means pushing past comfort. It means breaking down the weak spots and rebuilding them stronger. It means chasing precision, not just repetition. Over time, those 30 minutes compound. What feels small today becomes unstoppable power tomorrow. Skills are currency in every arena of life. And when you spend your time wisely, you buy back freedom, mastery, and undeniable confidence. Accountability is the anchor that keeps you steady when motivation fades. It is easy to make promises in your head. It's harder to break them when someone else is watching. Tell a trusted person your 30-day goal. It's not just a vague idea, but the exact outcome you were chasing. Speak it clearly so there is no room for hiding. Then build a loop. Schedule weekly check-ins. Mark them on the calendar as non-negotiable. Those moments are where honesty lives. When you report progress, you create pressure to perform. When you stumble, you create space to adjust. Accountability turns your journey from private wish into public commitment. You are no longer alone in the fight. Someone is holding the mirror up, reminding you of who you said you wanted to be. And that loop of accountability will keep pulling you forward until the mission is complete. Confidence is not built in silence. It is forged in the moments where your heart races and your palms sweat. Visibility is the practice of stepping into the light, even when it feels uncomfortable. Once a week, choose one situation that intimidates you. Not so overwhelming that it paralyzes you, but enough to stretch you. Speak up in the meeting. Ask the question in front of the crowd. Volunteer for the task that makes you hesitate. Each time you face that small fear, you chip away at the power it holds over you. Your presence grows stronger. Your voice grows steadier. Your belief in yourself multiplies. Avoidance shrinks you. Visibility expands you. Teaches you that discomfort is not danger, it is growth. And the more you practice stepping into intimidating spaces, the more natural confidence becomes. Till one day you realize you no longer hide. Your body and your mind are not separate. They are partners in the same mission. When one is weak, the other cannot perform at its highest level. Sleep, movement, and nutrition. These are not luxuries. They are the foundation of alignment. Without rest, your focus fractures. Without movement, your energy fades. Without proper fuel, your drive burns out before the finish line. When you prioritize your body, you sharpen your mind. When you treat your body with discipline, your thoughts become clearer, your choices stronger, your willpower more reliable. This is not about vanity, it is about power. Every hour of quality sleep, every step you take, every meal you choose with intention builds resilience. Physical change supports mental change. And when both are aligned, you become unstoppable, a force of clarity, strength, and purpose, moving through every challenge with precision. Day 30 is not the finish line. It is the mirror that shows you what you've built. This is where the review ritual begins. Sit down with absolute honesty. Write out your measurable wins. The pounds lost, the hours gained, the skills sharpened, the promises kept. See the proof that discipline leaves behind. Then capture the lessons. What worked? What failed? Where did you hesitate and where did you rise? These answers are not judgment, they are guidance. Once you've seen the wins and the lessons, look forward. Design a 90-day expansion plan. Take what you built in 30 days and multiply it. Decide how you will stretch further, reach higher, and reinforce what you've started. The review ritual locks in your gains. It prevents backsliding. It transforms a 30-day challenge into a lifestyle, and a lifestyle into a legacy. And now the choice is in your hands. 30 days is not a lifetime. It is a decision repeated, day after day, until momentum becomes identity. You have the map. You have the steps. You have the power to walk into the next month unrecognizable. Sharper, stronger, unstoppable. Don't wait for October to change you. Change yourself before October arrives. Step forward with discipline, with fire, with absolute certainty. Because in 30 days, the world won't just see a different you. It will see the real you, the one that was always waiting to be unleashed.